Peter Johnson at Wheat Pete, RealAgriculture.com, and we're here with another one of our Real Dream Workshop series. Now this is totally unfair because I drive out my laneway and I have to look at this shop. Here with me today is Otto Bloemen. He's my neighbor and he's got an amazing shop here. Otto, you do a lot of work in here, so tell us a little bit about the shop. It's a wood frame, but we got all these cranes here. Give us a little bit about the construction.
Like, we tried to build a shop with high insulation value and not too expensive. So at the end we end up with a wooden shed that has 24-foot high walls. It's all spray foamed insulation, and we kept the crane structure from the shed all separate.
And why? Why is the crane structure separate? Well,
like if you hang your crane on a steel building, like what you usually see in commercial buildings, the whole building moves and the whole building has to be designed for the crane load. That makes a lot of engineers nervous, and the building inspector gets nervous. So we came up with a solution to put the crane structure like completely separate from the building, and so the crane structure is engineered, the building is engineered at two different engineers actually, and that makes the structure a lot cheaper. So.
Yeah, no, very cool. And you love your crane, right? Like even when you have a flat tire on the truck, you bring the truck in here and the crane picks up the truck, and it's just, you love the crane.
Yeah, it's amazing what the cranes do. Like if we, for example, have a flat tire of our pickup truck, we hook it on, we lift it up, take it out.
And meanwhile, I'm across the road, I have a flat tire and I'm trying to find the jack. Oh, it's just not fair. It's not fair. So some other really
Comes
cool
with the price though.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. And some windows to let light in?
So that's another thing like we didn't like on the steel structure is the insulation value. And like if you have doors where you can look through, like the plastic ones, they have no real insulation value. So we put the windows like vertical in the wall between the structural members, so it doesn't affect the structural integrity. And like it's a glass window, like same as you have in your house, and it has a high insulation value.
Yeah, so wow. So and this, I mean, you're doing a lot of stuff in here that the average guy wouldn't do. You got a plasma table, you have a 500-ton press, like you just, some cool stuff. But the other thing that I think is really interesting is where does your hydro come from?
Like we make our hydro ourselves with a natural gas generator. It cost us $170,000 to get hydro in. And like say if we would cut like a little small part, the cost from that little small part in hydro in wintertime could be like $100 in delivery charge. So that's why we chose to make our own hydro. All the heat that the generator generates goes back in the floor in the wintertime. So we basically got free heat and pretty cost-effective hydro.
Yeah, so three-phase, that's what would cost so much. If it was only just single-phase power, it's not so bad, but the three-phase power that you need here, you're generating yourself with natural gas, right?
Yes, with
natural gas, and what's it cost you to generate your hydro?
Like hydro and natural gas costs, like for this shop, and it runs 50 hours a week, we pay $1,300 a month in natural gas. And it's about 9 cents a kilowatt hour. 9 cents
a kilowatt hour. That's amazing. So there you have it. It's an incredible shop. It's got all sorts of neat stuff, all floor heat and free heat as well from the generation unit. From now on, when I have to change a tire, Otto, I'm coming across here and using the crane.
But I'm not a tire shop.
Peter Johnson at Wheat Pete. What a dream workshop this is. I wish I could own it.